Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, part 185. And last episode, we had a very short one, interrupted. We just turned in some quests and all that, so I promised you a longer episode this time. I am ready for either nearly or a full hour of recording today to make sure we get that big episode in as a compensator for last time. So I did run all the way to the Germain Brothers in Weatherly. We're just south of Coral, which means unfinished business we should have. So we can go jump into that right after we tell these guys what's up.
You have something to tell me about my father?
And they better not take my escutcheon back or I'm going to be mad. And Xander might have to...
Take your
time.
time.
Xander's kind of a bad person.
Ayleid ruins? The big thing is to watch out for the traps. Thousands of years old and still working. Amazing.
I think we've only seen that one other time before.
I'm at a loss for words. Already I've heard that the honor blade rests again in Castle Coral, and the escutcheon of coral you have is all the proof I need. My father had told us that he had hidden something away for us, something to provide for our future, but I never imagined it was this. I'm sorry you had to be tasked to right this wrong that my father was responsible for. Once again, you've stuck your neck out for us.
We do that, don't we?
Maybe in the past my family was notorious, but never let it be said that the current Germains don't pay their dues. I'd like you to have this keepsake. My father gave it to me when I was but a lad. I think you should have it. Thanks again, my friend.
Interesting.
You are always welcome in our home.
Okay. Whoa! That's a trinket, huh? 4 grand soul gems.
How does the day greet you, friend? I hope I can help.
Rumors?
Mud crabs. What's the point?
Though the meat isn't bad.
Take your time.
Alright, yeah. Looks like that's it.
Good day.
Thanks for the grand soul gems. Damn. Okay. Let's do it. Alright. Let's make our way north to Coral to do unfinished business. For the Fighters Guild. We're finally getting back into some Fighters Guild action. It's been a while. We also need to go to the chapel, because I think the gauntlets are supposed to be in the Coral Chapel, if I remember correctly. So that'll be interesting too. And if they have us, the way he made it sound like is you're going to have your faith guide you or whatever. And there's like no path. Sounds like an invisible path. We're going to have to figure out some kind of riddle to walk on an invisible path. And if that's the case, I'm going to be sweating because that's the exact kind of thing a 1Game1Life run can sweat over. Fall damage can kill us no matter how far along we've come. Even if we reflect 90% of physical damage now, if we fall far enough, that doesn't matter. The ground's not going to reflect damage. We're taking that. So, whew, here's to hoping that's not a problem. And then we'll head to the Imperial City after we're done in Coral. I say that like we're going to be done in Coral today. An hour is a lot of time to get stuff done in Oblivion, but at the same time, we're about 123 hours, I think, into this character, into Xander. So, just goes to show... Oh. The birds and the Oblivion music, and it just looks so... Oh, God, I love it. This game. 2006 Bethesda. I don't think Skyrim can get that out of me anymore. Maybe in VR it can, but... Flat screen like this, oh, that is something special. It's a busy city. What did I just walk onto? Alright, Xander. What do we got? Is this her? It is.
Greetings. I see you've been keeping yourself busy. This is good. I believe it's time for you to perform some duties for your guild.
Okay, let's do it. Duties.
Certainly.
Yeah, she loves us. Duties.
We are a brotherhood, a family. What affects one of us affects us all. Fighting, drunkenness, dereliction of duty are not tolerated.
Okay.
I would like you to speak with Modrin Orion. He will assign you any duties that are currently pending. Good luck to you. For now, Modrin Orion will be handling your duty assignments. Please speak with him.
Interesting runaround you're giving me here, but okay. At least he's in the building. Whoops. Okay, but where is he in the building? Here we go.
What do you want? I suppose you've come looking for duties, huh?
Yeah, that's me.
It's good to be a Fighters Guild member, don't you think?
Correct.
Duties for you. Fine. I'll speak slowly so you can keep up. I want you to contact Maglier.
He didn't slow down. Maglier?
He's one of your Fighters Guild brothers, but he's defaulted on a contract. We can't allow that. Makes us all look bad.
Right.
He didn't finish out a contract in Skingrad. Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. He's raw like you. Go and find out what's wrong with him.
Whoa, rough.
Yes, Maglier. Find him. See why he defaulted. I swear, I've scraped things off the bottom of my boots that were smarter than you.
This is a really nice guy.
Don't just stand there. Move.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate the pep talk. What the hell was that all about? Gotta go to Skingrad again? You're kidding me. No, guys. You can't keep doing this. Ugh. Okay, hold up. Here. The Chapel and Coral. Right.
I can't believe
Let's go do that next. Why send me to Coral to send me to Skingrad? That doesn't make any sense. That's just busy work, kind of. Okay, it's underneath, clearly. Hey, hey.
honor to be sure.
No? Oh, they're on the ground, I bet. Aha! The Gauntlets of the Crusader. Gauntlets are too heavy to move. True. Okay, but like... Your affliction are banished. Good. Okay, but like... what do I do? I must travel there and figure out how to retrieve them. Let me talk to this person.
What brings you here, my son?
There we go.
Sometimes I just go look at the great oak. Magnificent, don't you think?
The big tree in the center? It is actually kind of an impressive tree.
Take your time.
I'll give that to him.
Ah, yes. The Gauntlets
Xander doesn't
have
care,
been
I don't
here
think.
for ages. I know only
Maybe he
the
does.
basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
I'd like to know their story.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the old order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
Kellen? Who is Kellen?
Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now.
That's so unfair.
He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but... well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him, if he's feeling well enough.
Okay. Kellen?
He's down in the chapel hall, resting. You may speak to him if you like.
Oh, he's here. Okay.
It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them through no fault of their
That's what
own.
I'm saying.
But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done.
Yeah, that makes you question things, doesn't it?
The gauntlets have been here far longer than any of us. I don't expect that to ever change. They'll almost certainly be here long after we're all gone. Certainly after Kellen's family has died out.
It's a lot of dark right here. Okay. Whoa, Jesus. Hey, Kellen.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me.
Rumors.
Ah, Coral. Easy access to all the other cities of Cyrodiil.
Except Shadenhall and Leowin. Would have to argue on that one.
Certainly.
It's kind of way far away from Shadenhall and Leowin.
Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember.
He's quieter than the music.
When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. but it's only gotten worse over time. I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise.
Damn, what's happening?
Our elder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells.
Arelder.
I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over
There's
the
some real
years.
volume.
I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelder, there's something else there.
Guilt?
And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be?
Why would that be?
What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish.
Gauntlets of the Crusader.
You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up?
I mean, there's some
I tried
logic
for
there.
Hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything.
Damn. That's brutal.
I don't know why they're still here. They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendar want from me?
Asking good questions there. I don't think Stendar knows. I don't know how active the 9 actually are in the world of Oblivion. Or how much they actually care. And Xander certainly doesn't know.
Welcome, Knight Commander.
Knight Commander, that's me.
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf.
What are you talking about? Someone else can take it for him?
The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse?
Me, I guess.
Certainly.
Only because we're absolutely positive we can get rid of it.
I've told you. The only way to lift the curse from Kellen is to pray to Stendar for the power to free him. But that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life, as will all your children and your children's children.
No, they won't. Because we'll break that magic. With Daedric magic if we have to. I prayed at the altar in the chapel of Stendar and have been granted the ability to lay hands on Kellen. I need to see him at once. Okay. Here we go, Kellen. I'm coming for you.
Well,
I've lifted the curse from Kellen, which means taking it on myself. As a result, I am weary and my fatigue has been affected. With the curse lifted, I can now retrieve the gauntlets of the Crusader.
You... how did you? I feel good. I feel... good. I don't feel like death. I feel like running. Look at me. I can't believe it. I feel normal. Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me. I finally have a chance to get out and see the world. I'm not wasting another second of my life, and I'm forever indebted to you, friend. Farewell.
Yeah, you're welcome, Kellen. You're lucky I'm super confident of my magical abilities. How's this affecting me right now? The Curse of the Consumed. Damage fatigue 5. Oh no. I've recovered the Gauntlets of the Crusader. I've completed Sir Casimir's quest by recovering the Gauntlets of the Crusader. I should continue to search for the relics that the other Ghost Knights were questing for.
I can't believe you were willing to do that for Kellen. To sacrifice your own well-being without hesitation. What business do I have acting as a priest if I'm not willing to do all I can in helping those who need it? Perhaps I need to rethink my calling.
Yeah, I think you do. Okay. I'm gonna be curious to see how we get rid of that curse. Very interesting. Strong arm. Okay, so Gauntlets of the Crusader do what? Fortify Restoration 9 points and resist disease 50%. Merciful Touch added. So it also gives us a heal? Restore health 50 on touch? Nah. Okay. If it's gonna be fatigue damage, like 5 fatigue damage to our whole family line forever, that is actually a greater price than I was willing to pay. But like I said, I think the greater price than Xander would be willing to pay. But I think Xander, for the chance of getting the Knights of the Crusader gear full and the fact that he's pretty confident he can get rid of it, I say we can roll with it. Okay, searching for the relics. Okay, the Skingrad, Path of the Righteous, Chapel of Zenithar, and Leowyn. Yeah, let's go do this next. No, not the Leowyn one. There's a different thing. This one. The Shrine of Kinnereth in the Great Forest. That's what I was thinking of. Vampire Cure, no. No. We do need to go to Breville at some point. We need to go to a lot of places at some point. Alright, let's go to the Shrine of Kinnereth next. On our way to Skingrad, and then we'll go to Breville, and then we'll go to the Imperial City, and then we'll go to Shadenhall. I'm thinking that's our plan at the moment. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe we'll just go to Skingrad and then go to the Imperial City. And do the whole Shadenhall, Breville, Leowyn loop. Maybe we do that. Maybe. There's a whole lot of running to be done out here in Oblivion. And I guess that's okay because, you know, our athletics is still like, what, 67? 67. About to be 68 in a second here, but it's not even expert yet for all the running we've done in this game. After playing for 123 or so hours of no fast traveling ever, our athletics is just now about to hit 68. That is just so demanding. Athletics, that's brutal to level up for sure. It does not come easy. There it is, Athletics 68. That's wild. That's going to be our lowest skill for the rest of this playthrough. Pretty sure. Yeah, light armor is on its way up. Heavy armor is getting damn close to 100. Big logs, okay. Oh, that's so cool. Hey, bear. It's a beautiful looking day out here right now. Minotaur? Lord? Is that a Minotaur Lord? Not just a Minotaur? And him? What is all that all about? Are they guarding that cave? Is that what's happening? Could be what's happening there. Run, deer! I'm doing the same. I don't blame you. Not gonna waste my charges on that. Okay, this is actually... That's actually a really easy charge. Luck is being drained. Where is the... Here we go. Oh. Okay. Here's the Shrine of Kinnereth. It's like a Daedric shrine, but for an alien, for Aedra. Instead of Daedra.
Bordered on north. A pleasure to speak with you.
Are you someone new?
For you?
No, they already love us.
Look out.
Why does everybody love us so fast?
Colovia is dotted with isolated farms and settlements. with most of the population in the coastal margin.
Why do all the red guards have, like, the same hair?
Tell me more.
It makes them look so similar.
You too.
What brings you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child? Certainly.
Altar of Kinnereth.
You have been in the chapel of Kinnereth from the moment you stepped outdoors. Have you not felt her presence?
It's kind of cool,
We
actually.
gather here to pay tribute
But
to
no, we have
all
not.
of the blessings she bestows upon us.
Boots of the Crusader.
You seek the boots of the Crusader? Kinnereth will show you no favor until your current conflicts are resolved. Finish your fights, then return here.
Because we're currently in a fight? That's funny. Wow, you guys went all the way over here, huh? I will say that is determined. I'm impressed by your determination. Let's train some marksmen. It's something we need to do. Might as well. This is our new destruction training right here. Thank you. Perfect. Those Grand Soul Gems all have commons in them. Oh, that's a lot less exciting, but okay. I guess they couldn't be that good, right? Thank you. Don't take the horn for alchemy reasons. Alright, we're ready. Conflicts are finished. That's funny, though. Oh, oh, oh.
Welcome again.
Up. Now what?
Be seeing you.
Oh, it's a troll. Okay. 2 attacks. Huge. There we go.
Welcome again.
They're kind of in dangerous
You
territory.
would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy.
Xander is.
Kinnereth's creations
Unless it's modesty.
guard her relic, and you must pass the test before you may be granted the boots.
Okay. What test?
I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested.
If it's combat, we got
All
it.
I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials, and remind you to heed Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations.
Respect. So do we not attack? Fear and respect nature?
Indeed. Nature itself is Kinnereth's domain. All its creatures are her wards. You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test.
Okay. Where's the grove?
Not far from here, to the west, nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone.
Well, that's easy for me. Very well, I'll take the
Then
test.
proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kinnereth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her. Good luck.
Is Kinnereth actually going to do something? Like
You must be
contribute?
tested
Like participate?
by Kinnereth before you are worthy of the boots.
Right, okay.
Farewell.
I'd be shocked if Kinnereth did anything. Xander would be blown away. That wolf left us alone, actually. Hold up. Okay, here we are. I've reached the Grove of Trials. I have to wait and see what Kinnereth has in store for me. Hey, 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 how's it going? Is that a big bear I'm supposed to respect and not kill? Hey. So is it combat? Is that what we're doing? It's a pretty big bear. A bear attacked me in the Sacred Grove, but I made no attempts to fight back. Oh, dude, we nailed it, actually. We read that situation perfectly. Okay, a cave has been revealed, and it would seem boots of the Crusader are waiting inside. Wow, that was really easy. Thank God it didn't kill itself on me. Kinnerus Grotto. And good thing the reflect damage didn't count as us fighting back. That could have been a problem too. Oh my God, we can finally look at Spriggans without them attacking us on sight. Yo, look at their eyes. And the giggles. What? That's a really good 2006 design, if you ask me. They kind of have Lust Demon physique almost from Dragon Age. Alright. Boots of the Crusader. I've acquired the Boots of the Crusader. I've completed Sir Junken's quest by recovering the Boots of the Crusader. I said Boots of Crusader, a little too much. I should continue to search for the relics that the other Ghost Knights were questing for. Perfect. Alright, that went really well. Yeah, we read that situation perfectly, by the way. I'm really happy with that. Really proud of that. Is there anywhere else I was supposed to go? Chapel in Zenithar and Leywin, that's right. And Fort Bulwark for the shield, that's right. Okay, I don't want to go back there then yet. Let's go do unfinished business in Skingrad, and then head back to the Imperial City. We're doing loops, and then we need to start heading to Shadenhall, because we've had to go there for a while. And whatever else is nearby Shadenhall, we'll do that too, or on the way. And then we'll start finally heading for Breville and Leywin, where we can also turn in the Sheogorath Shrine quest, because we never actually did that, because I'm an idiot. But you know, we all make mistakes, right? It is what it is. Train some more athletics here. I mean, look at this world. I keep saying it, but 2006? Bethesda so outdid themselves on that one. That Spriggan doesn't seem to like us as much, that's fine. I'm sure that one doesn't either. I am curious why this guy defaulted. Like, what would make a novice Fighters Guild member default? It's not a dragon. Those aren't a thing. That's not a concern. That looks like an ironwood tree from New World. Got me excited for a second. My dopamine fired. That game was so good for about a month. New World, the MMO that launched by Amazon. Man, so much potential wasted. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I was having so much fun with it for the first month, but it just, there was just so many bugs. The amount of content was fine. It was a brand new game. I know there wasn't a ton of endgame, but whatever, right? Only people who were playing way too damn much were worried about the lack of endgame content. It was, even though I was basically there, I had the full armor and all that stuff. I forget what it's called now because my memory is awful, but the full best in slot legendary orange armor, whatever. But there's just, it was too buggy. It was just too buggy to play. Especially with all the trading and gold glitches, and it was just a mess. Anyway, we're playing Oblivion. Let's focus on that. Wait, really? In here? Okay.
You have the hands of a healer.
Ah, it's you, Maglir.
What is it, brother? They send you to find me?
Yeah, they did.
I'm Maglir. What do you want? Defaulted? I suppose so. I'm not paid enough to do the job. I was supposed to find Brennus Astus's journal. Certainly.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
That was my job. They said it was in Fallen Rock Cave. You ever been in there? Didn't think so.
We have.
Back. Not for that kind of money.
I have, actually.
If you care that much, you go find it. The contract's yours. It's not worth it for what the guild is paying. I've got a family to think about.
Okay.
Whatever.
What a positive guy. What positive people these Fighters Guild members have been lately, I tell you. We have been to Fallen Rock Cave. I'm almost positive of that because we've been almost everywhere. Easy enough, right?
You need to see Ugak.
Oh yeah, we talked about it. We talked to him about that.
I suppose he turned up dead. I guess someone finally got tired of his crazy behavior.
Turned up dead. Yeah, the guard shot him while he was attacking me. That's a way to say it. Ooh, the vinery. Yeah. I didn't do that. Ooh, who are these people?
A pleasure to speak with you. Certainly.
Okay.
Knowledge is power.
Oh, Apprentice Athletics. That's not good enough, but... Who's this?
I hope I can... Please, go on.
2D... I feel like I should know that name. I definitely think we've met him before. Oh, boy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's another one. Another Oblivion Gate has arrived in our world. Oblivion Gate number 44, I believe. I really hope there is actually a limit to how many. Yeah, Oblivion Gate number 44, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We'll do it as fast as we can, like we have been lately. Common. That'll work. Let's go. Which one is it? Shoot. I think I remember this. Somewhat. Oh, yes. That's right. This is the one where... Yeah. This is the one where you can go to the right here. Whoops, I killed it. Oh, well. Hey, I think, at least. I think that's this one. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. We have a fairly quick way to sum up this Oblivion Gate. Shouldn't take too long, I wouldn't think. Anyone tired of these yet? I thought I was handling them pretty well, to be honest. It took about 40 Oblivion Gates before it really started to get to us how many there really were in this game. Knock him into lava. Knock him into lava. No. Yes! You know I'm all about it. Got him. Thanks for coming, sir. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, nice save. Nice. At least the loot in here is really good. And the training doesn't suck, so, you know, we still do it anyway. I don't know how big the... I know the Shivering Isles is supposed to be big. Like a full DLC, but I don't know how big that really is compared to compared to all of Oblivion. And since we're not really going to be able to afford to do any marksman training, we got to earn it all, so... And it's 100% completion of Oblivion. Can we really say we 100% completed it if we just ignore Oblivion Gates? No. I don't think so. I think you got to fully do them. Oh, damn, I was hoping. Oh, he healed. Alright. There he goes. Almost there. Just about. Wait. This is not what I was thinking of, actually. Yes? No? No, it still is. It still is. I'm just getting a little confused is all. We're still there. We're still on track. Just kidding. Whee! Alright, let's go open this up. Open the gate control. Oh, shoot. How did I fall off? Listen, I don't need to block and all that. We have 90% physical reduction. Yeah. I don't know why I'm bothering trying to block and all that. Not worth it. Using Beast of Burden while I'm thinking about it. And put the bow away because we're done. Acrobatics skill increased. Okay. Our acrobatics is actually increasing a lot. I've been jumping fairly freely, but that's fine. I like jumping. What can I say? But maybe we should jump a little less since I don't think we get athletics experience while we're jumping around. And I would definitely like to get athletics experience if possible. Which will probably be something we end up doing training on instead of marksman. Because as annoying as the... As annoying as having to keep up with arrows is to level marksman, athletics is just going to take too long. Like, we're not going to be at 100 by the time the playthrough's over, the way things are looking. So, gotta prioritize that stuff.
Whoa!
And you get acrobatics experience just for taking landings from high up, so... Do you really need it? No. I know there's a fleshy pod there, and I need to grab it. I'm gonna forever think... Not forever, but for as long as I can think about it, I'm gonna think, like, there was something really good in there, and I didn't grab it. Because I got lazy. There was not. But now we know, and so my mind can rest easy. I just want like a blade version of the Amulet of Axes. You know how cool that would be? Or something along those lines, you know what I mean? Because it's the Amulet of Axes is so insanely good. But it probably doesn't exist, but there's probably like a magic version where it's like reflect magic 33%, fortified destruction 25 or something, you know? That would make sense to a certain degree. Storm Atronach that way. We got some Dremora that are going to kill themselves off the bridge in this direction. I gotta loot him before he falls into his death. Hey, you, stop running. You're kidding me. Oh, there he is. I was like, did I actually lose him? Are you for real? It was a Dremora bow, wasn't it? Yeah. Damn it. Well, we can drop that heavy elven bow now if we ever want to. Come on, get over here. I don't want you falling off. Interesting how high they're flying up right now. Alright. Sure. If you say so. Ooh, double Daedra. Spider Daedra. Where's the Storm Atronach that was here? Damn, 2 Spider Daedras and a Storm Atronach all right here. Plus a Dremora. Oh, wow. This little area is not messing around. You gotta recharge Helltaker. Come on, get back here. You're kidding me. Only a prayer. There we go, soul trap. Hey, just that easy. Alright, let's knock out this tower real quick. Get the loot at the top. Maybe snipe something down there if it's there. I'm not seeing anything. There's no loot up there. I see you, little health fountain. That's not what I want. Never mind, I'm leaving. Oh. Okay, here's the guy that sees us. There's 2 of them. Well, that's just mean. To the main tower, then, if there's no loot to be had. Turn him to sneak in any boots without penalty. You know we're already there. Uh-oh. I guess this room counts as very well lit, because that happens a lot in this room, where we get busted at the doorway. Helltaker always thirsty for soul charge. Ain't that the truth? Ring of Fortitude, okay. 3 strong potions of healing, damn. Alright. Now we work our way up. That said something about madness ore. What the hell is madness ore? That sounds sick. I want some madness ore in my life. Oh yeah, the Valkanaz is too tough. Helltaker's gonna run out of charges on these guys. I can already feel it. Oh, this guy's a Markanaz, so he'll drop. Yeah. Restore strength, fortify. Yeah. Oh, or not, because they killed themselves on it. Never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding. No cause for concern here. Okay, it's Evil Eye. You stay right there. These guys can be a little dangerous. Because they actually have the power to move you around. Nice. Grand for Helltaker. And we'll use 1 common on Helltaker. Nice. That went fairly well. And Helltaker's almost recharged. Which is good, because you're not going to get any charge from a Valkanaz. Staff of Hoarfrost. Why did we take a silver nugget? Oh, get that out of my inventory right now. Those cups and pitchers and stuff make me laugh. Are we at the very end? Oh, wow. We are. Like the very end, very end. That surprises me a little. I don't remember it being that fast. Yeah, we still have time to spare. We're still gonna make it the cave and everything. With the hour-long episode we have right now. We still got another 15 minutes or so before I gotta call this. Nothing? There you are. Hey, hey, how you doing? Oh boy! No, 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 no! That's what I was afraid of. Ah! Oh, are we okay? Oh my god. Whoo! That was scary when we fell off like that. I wasn't sure what kind of fall damage we were gonna take. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie, I was sweating a little bit. Good thing we're a little more careful when it's for sure gonna kill us, but we should never even be getting that close, honestly. Yikes. Playing with fire right there. 595 and Potion of Night Eye. Nah. Yeah. Is there only 2 enemies here? That's odd. Not normal at all. Oh, there he is. just has no idea where we are. Also not a Valkanaz, because he's dying easy. We can loot that real quick. Kin Marcher. Yeah, because he died easy. Really quick. Yeah, that was a little spooky, huh? More scary than it needed to be. Alright. What's our stone looking like? Any that we have 3 of? No? I mean, we'll see it later, I guess. Might be another Feather 125, possibly. Accidentally hit caps lock. There we go. Voila. And yeah, makes sense that it's nighttime. How late? It's barely... It's not even midnight yet. We were very productive with our time here. Pretty productive episode in general. If we manage to finish this up and get to the Imperial City or something like that, we got a lot done. Everything west of the Imperial City we wanted done, really. We just cleared this place out, so unless things respawned, which they probably did based on the fact that that chest is respawned. Yeah, it sounds like it's respawned. Well, that's a shame, but it is what it is. Gloomwraith? Oh, this thing's gonna take a lot of marksman shots. That's fine, though. A lot of good marksman training here. Let's use one of the weaker charges to recharge the bow a little bit here. Actually, you know what? I was gonna say, actually, you know what? We should soul trap it, and then I went and killed it. So go, go figure. Go figure. Maybe next time. Okay, the right way to go is the other way, maybe. A rat. Oh my god, it's a rat. Not even gonna kill it. Literally just gonna let it live. Oh, never mind, we don't need that. We have the escutcheon of coral. We don't need a Daedric shield to enchant. No way. Woo! That came out of nowhere. Whoa. At least it wasn't so strong that I couldn't control it. Netherlich on the ground. There we go. I'm literally grabbing like anything that can do alchemy because I know I should have recharged the bow, but oh well. What was I saying? Because I know... What was I saying? Something because I know. I was fighting another lich. I should... something. What was I talking about? Shoot! I've lost it! Case in point of my memory deficiency. It's something I've just had to live my whole life with. Sometimes it even strikes me right as I'm talking. And I mean right as I'm talking, too. Now I don't even remember what I'm trying to remember. I was fighting the Lich, and I was saying something. Shoot. I don't remember anymore. Blade skill increased. Good. Okay, we'll recharge the bow that time. Good. God, it's gonna drive me nuts that I can't remember. Gonna drive me nuts. Absolutely nuts. Can you really see me? Dude, how? There goes that. I was thinking about how the Daedric Shield we could take to enchant and sell down the road. Maybe that's what I was trying to think of. I'm not sure. I don't even remember what the beginning of my sentence sounded like, to be honest. Whatever. It's gone now, right? We'll just roll with it. Light it up. Good marksman training in here for sure. Yeah. Good shots, good shots. Look at this full health Gloomwraith right here. This is so much marksman experience. Very good. All about it, actually. And it's pretty free. There's nothing they can do about it. About to run out of beast of burden there. Come on. Stay blind. I liked it better that way. Ooh, let's actually take that soul here, now that it's that close. There we are. Where did the zombie go, though? We'll take that mace for enchanting reasons. Should have taken the shield, like I said, but oh well. The zombie died? Over here? What? Oh, here's the journal. The Seared Oak rat appears less aggressive than its counterpart. Okay. Well, isn't that just fascinating? Yes. I have found Brennus Astus' journal. I should either speak with Maglir or tell Moiraine that the contract is now completed. I'm not gonna let Maglir take credit for this. There's no way. I'm taking this all the way back to Orain for sure. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is the one that saw me earlier. Okay. Whoops. No soul gem large enough. I messed up. Should have used it earlier. Might be. I picked up another weapon I didn't need. You know what, actually? Elven bow and glass longsword. Like I said, I can enchant stuff for money. So, let's take it for those reasons. Well, one of these ways was much quicker and more efficient than the other. Let's go take that Daedric shield that we saw earlier. No, we're gonna have to kill you now, aren't we? I tried to save your life, I really did. You killed yourself. I didn't even do that one. Hate to see it. Okay. I'm not helping Maglir. No. Nope. Alright, let's get back to the Imperial City. Is there anything we need to do in the Imperial City, or am I just going for sleep and to get some training? No, 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 no. Doesn't look like it. Except for talk to every goddamn beggar in the whole game. Other than that, let's grab the arena just so we have a good direction. I've got everything. That's a terrible one. I've got everything. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and head on back. And this is actually going to be a decent little run. And we just about reached an hour. I know it's not quite there, but the remainder of this hour is just going to be watching me run anyway. So I think I am going to call it here. So hopefully you enjoyed that longer episode. Sorry about the short one last time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. And when we come back, we will do another Oblivion Gate. So, yeah, thanks again. And Xander, myself, and all the creatures of the Oblivion realm will see you right now, because I just realized I don't need to end the episode now, because now we have something we can do. Wasn't that a surprise? Bro, how many gates are there gonna be? This is number 45, I believe. 45! 45 gates. This one again, okay. Nice shot. Happy with that. Okay. Blew it more towards the end there. Maybe we knock out this right here and then we call it. Maybe we get to the main tower and then we call it, because I actually am running out of time. I don't have that kind of time where I could just do all of this, unfortunately. Oh, hello. Wait, really? Damn, okay, hold up. We gotta charge War Axe. I was gonna charge the War Axe to the Dynamo with her soul, actually. I was just too late on getting onto that. What a shame. Because I know the Mesa Dynamo was running out of charge. Alright, this should have some kind of gate control. There we go. And this isn't the main tower we need, pretty sure. But it does connect to a couple other places, gives us some punish to loot. Not a bad thing at all. And then we can go towards other places too. Nice. I know we never need them, but I'll take more strong potions of healing. Why not? Imagine we did do, like... Oh, it's just a skeleton, actually. Oh, we don't need that. Let's go hit the other gate controls. But like I was saying, imagine we did do 2 Oblivion Gates and 2 Crusaders Relics in the same episode. That would easily be one of our most productive episodes ever. Alright, and then we can go down the 4th one and all the gates should be open. Good. I don't think we've ever handled this place like this before. I think this is a new method we're using here. Oh, he just died just now. Oh, what a shame. So close. Not really. Oh! Ooh, there's a punish down there. We like that. There we go. That's the greater soul we need to be able to recharge War Axe Dynamo. Sage-Off Teeth. Nothing big there. Come on back down so we can get up. Very good. Mythic Dawn Guard. You would think the Mythic Dawn got a better rap for all the work they do, like in Oblivion, but nope, they get killed just the same, apparently. Hate to be that guy. Oh! Blah. Ah, why did I get so trigger happy on that? That's right, we'll get this. Farm clan fear. For the souls. Capture the soul, very good. Alright, Evil Eye, you're next. Oh yeah, he's like, what? I'm on the ground, I think. Yes, I am. Thanks for coming. And thanks for coming. Okay. Now, this is one of those that gets us into the main tower here. Nice. Nice. Okay. Couldn't last forever. Figured that'd do it. And here is our ticket in. There's no loot up there, just a fountain, so we don't need to take that. Oh. Even a small fall, I'd rather not. What time is it? Let's just go for it. Let's see if we can finish this up. Let's just go for it. I think we can. I think I can. I think I can. I've been poisoned! Okay. Actually, it would have been a perfect recharge on the bow there. Should have done that, but oh well. Okay, that's where we came in. That goes down. We don't need to go down. Yes, we do. There might be loot we're missing. Damn it! I can't miss out on loot! I can't do it. Okay, here's the bottom. 2 punish. That's what I was hoping to see. Make it worth my while here. I'm on something good. Okay. I'm getting sent flying a lot today. Can't help but notice. We are so powerful. The fact that we can just confidently know that they'll kill themselves on us. We don't need that repair hammer. What am I doing? Speaking of repair hammer, though, let's use that. Yeah, actually, we weren't in that bad a condition. I guess every time we reflect damage, it's stopping us from getting armor experience. It's possible, because it's not breaking our armor. Could be, could be. I wouldn't put it past Oblivion to do something like that. Oh. So close. Oh my god. Feels like we were doing extra damage right there. Interesting. No soul gem large enough? Yeah, my bad. Ooh, Helltaker's just about dead, too. That's a mistake that might cost us. Come on. Something good. I want to see some exciting loot. Nah. Corridors of Dark Salvation. Okay. Hello, hello. Alright. We do need charges on Helltaker. It's true. Why is our stamina always so low lately? That better not be from the curse. If so, I'll be kinda sad. Captured a soul, good. Or is it because we're getting into fights so quickly? I would much prefer that. I took the tooth, right? I didn't think I heard the sound effect, is why I was unsure. Okay, we'll make sure we use that first. How's Mace of the Dynamo doing? Doing fine. Alright, here we are at the end. We did do it! We're gonna get 2 Crusaders Relics and get done 2 Oblivion Gates in the same episode. Huge overachievers today. I mean, I'm gonna have to save right before the sigil stones so that we're not outside and might corrupt our save file, but effectively we'll have done another Oblivion Gate. Messed up again with the souls, damn it. Yeah, we're cruising through these gates now that we're not trying to do every step of it. Our poor fatigue, though. Is our... Hold up. Curse of the Consumed. Is there a fatigue regen bonus, like, penalty I'm taking? I don't think so. No, I think it's just that. Okay. We're just fighting too much to get our fatigue back, I guess. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hold up. I was gonna say, hold up. We could actually fall much further right here. Gauntlets of the Hunter. I got excited for a second. That's pretty meh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be able to move soon. Or not. I'm trying. There we go. I even used different ease burden spells and it still wasn't doing it. We are getting close to our weight limit though, because we keep picking up so much alchemy stuff. But that'll be fine because soon we'll be back and in the Imperial City and we can afford to do that. Alright, looks like that is it, and we will take this sigil stone next time. So, now this time for real. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. Either way, thank you so much for joining Xander and I on this journey. And we will see all of you for more goodness, Oblivion goodness, next time.